of the ultimate power in the universe.
Last will be last.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You are now tuned into LightSaber Radio. If you only knew the power of darkness.
Here it comes. Let's go.
You are now tuned into LightSaber Radio. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello there.
Welcome to LightSaber Radio, the most outrageous Star Wars show on the web. If you haven't already done it, make sure you smash that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you will be notified of all of our future episodes. Also, don't forget to press that like button. It helps get these videos in front of other Star Wars fans so they can get in on the outrageousness. So how's everyone doing today?
I'm good.
I made it.
CJ, are you okay?
I made it.
CJ's about to cry.
Yeah, I'm fucking balls to the wall, hurrying up, trying to get back home.
She's like, how's everybody doing today? I'm good, CJ.
It was just hectic. It was a hectic morning.
What's going on, Bodie? What's going on, Dr. Skywalker? Finally made it back. Clint, what's happening? So, we got a special episode today. But first, we're going to start off by blabbing about a bunch of bullshit that doesn't really matter about anything, like how our week was.
Hoopity hoopla. Hoopity hoopla. That's all it is.
My week was crazy as shit. I had a crazy ass last couple of days since Wednesday. Just all kind of, just like the most retarded shit that could happen just happened. Like, it was just terrible.
What?
The whole, like, Thursday, Friday was just like, it was just special. I don't know what other word. It was just like, these days exist. And I don't know why.
It's a memorable week.
How was it for y'all?
I don't know. I was supposed to start like this semester of school on Friday, and both of my professors canceled class because they just didn't feel like going. Like, you know, it's the first day, but it's just the first day. It's not important, so they canceled class, and I was like,
Sure they didn't have COVID? I have a guy at work, this is the 6th time he's caught COVID. Like, dude, you're full of shit. You ain't got COVID 6 damn times. You know what I'm saying? You just keep calling in to work because every time
he's
it's
been
like, I got
vaccinated
COVID.
like 4 times already, still getting
Like,
COVID.
dude, can't nobody catch COVID 6 times.
Oh,
Bodie said he's flying to
Texas.
Texas right now and he's on a plane.
Oh,
That's all right. Yeah, you about to miss a great episode too, because this is about to be a hell of a lot of fun. Once we get done talking about what's been going on, we gonna get into what we doing on this episode. And this is Garrison's fault. I'm just telling y'all that right now. Garrison's the one that came up with this idea, and this was a pain in the ass because I've only slept an hour. You know, cause I stayed up all night trying to find all these damn pictures. This shit was hard. This was not no easy task, and it's not gonna be easy to do. So, CJ, before we move on, how was your week? Or the rest of your couple of days, Thursday, Friday?
Monday, shit show. Fucking just shit show. Tuesday wasn't bad. Wednesday got a little bit more hectic. Thursday, new guy.
Hey, man, we had the podcast on Wednesday. Wednesday was awesome. Man,
You
what
were
are
like
talking
super
about?
happy.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't bad. Fuck off. This is my week. You guys don't get to change my view of my week.
You loved your week. You couldn't wait for Saturday
Thursday,
to see me again.
I had this new kid drop maybe a 130-pound piece of curbing on my chest.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Yeah, fucking he quit on Friday.
I'd have quit too, because I'd have been worried you was gonna beat my ass for fucking trying to kill you.
And then this morning, just crazy. Everybody woke up later than normal, and it was just hectic as hell.
What's going on, Chris?
What up, Chris?
Okay, now let's get to going on what's happening on this episode. So, Garrison had the wonderful and great idea, and I do think it's a great idea.
I think this is awesome.
Thanks, guys.
We're going to go through
His one in
the
a
Star
million.
Wars yearbook, and we're going to take a look at the characters in Star Wars, and we're doing about 50 characters.
Oh,
And as we go through these, we're going to say what they were most likely to be when they grow up. We're going to try to guess just by looking at their pictures.
I don't think I can be that witty for 50 people.
Well, I did 50. We don't have
I
to
can
do
give
all
you.
50.
I can
I
give
got
you a
49.
solid.
There's
I can give you
49
a
of
solid
them,
20.
and some of them might not be too hard.
I can
But
give you a 50%.
the way we're going to do this is we're going to go around in a circle. So we'll start with CJ because he's on the bottom today. So we'll start with CJ. We'll go CJ, me, and Garrison. And we got to keep coming up with ideas of what these characters could be as they grow up or when they grow up until somebody messes up or can't come up with one, and then we'll move on to the next one. And we'll keep
Talking
score.
like most likely to succeed and all that
most likely to
So-
succeed,
bullshit.
most likely to be a pirate,
The best
most
way to
likely.
describe this is if you watch Whose Line Is This Anyway? They do this thing where they keep coming back with like questions at each other, and the first person that runs out of a question.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
loses.
that. So this shit's gonna be hard. But on
This is
top
gonna
of
be
that,
funny.
I got a young picture. I'm not gonna say they're all high school pictures because I couldn't find some high school pictures, so I had to get younger. Like I could find younger pictures, but I got like their regular character picture, and then I got their young picture. So some of these pictures is funny as shit. Like when you look at these people, you're like, what the hell? So this shit is gonna be, this is gonna be a lot of fun. But first, we got to get to the housebreaker. Who got the housebreaker today?
I got one.
Ooh.
So
Hey,
because
Addison, you didn't bring me nothing to drink.
Yeah, sorry. It's just water.
I want something
right.
to drink. That's all right. I got Star Wars coffee. And it's
Star
hot.
Wars coffee. Ugh, dude. Hot coffee.
I love hot
Ugh.
coffee.
It's so gross.
You're broken.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
broken.
just some,
I just
that's
live
that
in
young
Arizona.
shit.
I just
What
live
are
in
you
Arizona.
like?
Yeah,
Gin-
you do
gin
live in one of the
double-double?
hottest states in America.
Who's
I can
drinking
see
hot
why.
coffee in Arizona? They're sick.
Hey, I get
My
up. When I
mother-
was there, I got up
my
every
mother
morning
lives in
and I went to
Mesa.
7-Eleven and got coffee. Every morning. I woke
No,
up,
wait.
left
Tonopah.
right
My
from
mom
the...
lives in Tonopah.
Before I even got dressed, I just throw on some clothes and go to 7-Eleven straight from the hotel room.
Man.
You're sick.
My mom goes to Dutch and gets a hot coffee before work every day. And she lives in Tonopah.
She's spending money on Dutch every day? Fuck, dude, that's like $7 a day.
She don't care.
Yeah, when
She
they get
bitches
old,
that she
they
got.
have money.
Hold on, she bitches she got no money, but every time like I have FaceTimed her, she has a Dutch Bros cup in her hand. I'm like, well, you probably have a lot of money if you'd stop buying fucking Dutch and make coffee at home.
Damn.
Oh, we lost Garrison. You coming up with the house? Who got the housebreaker today?
Garrison.
I do. I said that.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't hear you.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Fuck. No, okay. Go ahead. All right, what's the housebreaker?
So because we're talking about high school, which Star Wars character would you most want to go to high school with, and which would you least want to go to high school with?
I want to go to high school with Palpatine.
Really?
You run that shit.
My least is Anakin. I just don't want to school with Anakin.
I feel like
Go
he's
with
like
that.
the Flash Thompson of like the Spider-Man verse, where he's like the bully because he's the
Flash
head
Thompson
jock.
who shoots up the school later.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't want to go to school with Anakin because, like, when you look at especially like young Anakin, like when he was like in high school, that dude was gorgeous, man. Women would be flocking. That's too much competition. I don't want to have no
dude was
competition. I want to go to school with
so
ugly people,
Lando's
so
off
I'm the most
table then,
attractive
too.
person in the
Don't
school.
go to school with Lando.
I don't want to go to school with Anakin, Lando, Han, fucking Luke. Luke blew up
Jar Jar
like
Binks
crazy.
sounds good. We'll go to
Jar
school
Jar,
with
yeah,
Jar
Jar Jar's like that dumb friend that we all have. That one dumb friend that we can get him to do anything because he. Oh.
I'm gonna have this one
He's
dumb
Cheddar
friend
Bob.
listen to this episode.
That's
He'll
who
know
he is.
exactly
Oh,
what
he
I'm
is
talking
Cheddar
He's
Bob.
Cheddar Bob. He gonna shoot himself in the foot.
about. All right,
Shoot
my
himself
dumb
in the
friend
leg.
needs to listen to this episode now because he's gonna.
But no, he's that one dumb friend that you like. Everybody had that one dumb friend that like you go to a bonfire and everybody's drinking. He's the one guy that'll jump across the fire, miss, fall into the fire, and next thing you know, everybody's stomping him out, and then he wants to do it again 10 minutes later after a couple more beers. That's Jar Jar Binks to me.
This is the one dumb friend that doesn't even drink and will do it.
He just does it because he wants to.
He doesn't need to drink.
Oh, and for everybody, Lady Ren was supposed to come on the show today. I know I told you guys that last week, but last night she called or she messaged me and said that she wasn't able to come. Something came up, so hopefully we can get her on in the future. And so one of the pictures, and when I pop up one of these pictures and she's on the picture, you'll understand why. Because it's going to be like, who is this person? But you'll understand why. And then you'll also understand why we want her on the show, because she looks just like Sabine.
I was not. I was not. That was Scotty, and you know it. No, I'm not. I'm not arguing with you.
Hey, no arguing during the podcast, Tori.
Thank you.
You were the Jar Jar at bonfire season. I just saw that quote. Okay, that's why. Now it makes sense.
I'm not though. That was the thing. I was the guy. I was the guy that ran from
drunk
cops.
guy that got over drunk every time and it just was doing dumb shit all the time. That was you. Tori told on you. We know she's been knowing you for 100 years.
That don't mean shit. She never saw me drunk at a bonfire because I'm always babysitting people. I was always stuck because we'd have that one dumbass that wants to fight everybody. We'd have the other dumbass that wants to play with the fire. We'd have the other guy that gets his truck stuck because he doesn't got 4-wheel drive. Like it was a shit show.
That was me. I was the one that as soon as I started drinking after the third shot, who wants to fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fight my old friend. Me and my buddy Foster and Miro, we used to get drunk and we had nobody else to fight, so we just fight one another. Like they threw me over a 6-foot fence one time, like assholes.
Damn.
Drunk. Yeah, we had a bright idea to drink some wild turkey. Yeah, that's not some good shit to drink. You know, that shit. There's a reason that it's called wild for it. You know what I'm saying?
Wild turkey.
And that shit tastes like damn rubbing alcohol. That shit is terrible. That shit is strong as shit. A lot of people like it though. My dad drank it for years.
Isn't it whiskey?
Yeah, it's whiskey, but it's like 7-year bourbon. 7 years.
Yeah, it's aggressive.
Yes, it's pretty harsh.
It makes you aggressive.
Kind of, like Jack Daniels and Wild Turkey is kind of close resemblance to taste. Yeah,
but no, the two people I would want and not want to.
Old English, you know what I'm saying? It's
not
a good combination of shit.
No, that's aggressive. Why are you drinking Old English in the first place?
Because that's what we had. We were teenagers, man. Shit, you got whatever the people brought you out to the liquor store. Hey, can you grab me a 40? Whatever they brought you out, that's what you had. Shit, I didn't give a shit what it was. We was drinking.
Alcohol roulette.
It's so gross. That's aggressive.
Y'all sell Wild Turkey? Buffalo Trace is good though.
I like Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace. It's the oldest. It's the oldest liquor in the United States. Like, dude, that shit is. I mean, I'm not gonna say I would rather drink a cognac over some freaking any whiskey, but Buffalo Trace. If I was gonna drink whiskey, I'm drinking Buffalo Trace.
Scotch, Kyle.
I don't like Scotch. I'm not a Scotch person.
Cognac is kind of an old man drink.
Yes,
Scotch is. Nah, it's
cognac is an old man drink.
Scotch is. I don't know. It makes me feel weird. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't mind the taste of it by no means. The taste is good, but I just don't like the way that it made me feel. Like, when I quit drinking, dude, all I drank was Absolute and Pepsi. That's what I used to drink.
People don't get drunk on Scotch. Scotch is like the...
Yeah, it's something
taste.
that you drink for, you know, it's more like...
It's not like, let's get drunk.
Yeah, no. Fuck that, because it costs too damn much. You can't get drunk on that shit.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Shit, you drink a fifth of that, you out $120.
If not more, depending on what you paid, depending on what they're pouring. If you say, "Oh, just give me your best Scotch," you might be spending a good $300-400 that night.
Seriously.
For years, I drank cognac. I liked Hennessy. I drank Hennessy for years, and then when I got to the point where I couldn't drink dark, my wife was like, "You can't drink dark no more because I drink Hennessy. I think I can fuck everything on the planet." And then if I drank whiskey, then I was ready to fight everybody. I can't drink gin.
You can't do gin?
Can't fuck with gin. So I started drinking vodka, and then
vodka's disgusting.
Nah, man, you got to know what to get. You get Absolute and vodka, and then mix it with Pepsi. And
yeah,
Absolute's aggressive.
Vodka's the only alcohol you drink straight, and you want to kill yourself. Everything else you can at least drink straight.
Oh
and live.
shit! I sit there and drink a whole fifth of Absolute with some Pepsi. And the cool thing is, the Pepsi will cover up the smell. You should drink it at work.
Fuck you, Tori. She's like, Garrison feels like a lemon drop or apple teeny kind of person to me. Fuck you, Tori.
Hey, watermelon teenies is good.
She right here just talking shit behind me.
I just got done talking about Scotch, and like Scotch is the only thing you can drink straight and not want to kill. And now she's like, he's a lemon drop. No.
Hey.
You look like a lemon drop shooter. You look like
Why drink flavorless alcohol? Why?
It's not. Lemon drops taste like lemon drop. Like the candy.
Go to Walmart and get some of that. It's watermelon martini mix. Drink that shit and make a martini with it with a vodka martini with watermelon. That shit tastes just like a Jolly Rancher, like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. And that shit'll fuck you up. You'll be done. You will be done.
You know what used to fuck me up? It's just the coconut Malibu and Sprite. Coconut Malibu and Sprite. It literally tastes like coconut water, and it is sneaky as shit.
That's
You'll be like 6 drinks in, you're like, oh, hey, that's there.
Every girl,
How are
Malibu
you
and
doing?
Coke or Malibu and Sprite. That was what my wife liked.
I don't know. I drank so much different crap in my life, but like my consistent stuff was Hennessy, and then I switched to Absolute when I was told that I can't drink no more dark liquors.
I don't like seltzers. Clinton says, I drink beer or seltzers. Seltzers mainly so I can lose weight. I just don't like seltzers.
Why are you wanting to lose weight? Why do you gotta just buy shit like beer? Go buy Rolling Rock. It's the same
beer,
as a seltzer.
The key is
like
that's
beer.
all you do. You don't eat. You just drink.
And when I did drink beer, like when I was a teenager, of course you drink whatever you could. But once I got older, I always buy, like, if I was gonna drink, I'd get like high end beer. Like there was this one shit called K. It was
Like
just a big
craft
red
beers?
K on there, but it
I
tasted
know
like
what you're talking about. Oh
them
my
shits
god.
tasted so damn good. It was like
K
drinking
beer.
like some
Yeah.
Dom Perignon or something, but it was beer. I was like, this is the greatest beer ever. That shit was delicious.
Nope.
Clinton, I think that's just alcohol in general. I don't think that's seltzer. He says it grows on you. It sucks at first. But
I
now
like
it's pretty
Newcastle
good.
for a while. I drank Newcastle for a while.
Glenn Fittich.
Okay, are we gonna get back to this?
Okay, yeah, we just went on a bear. We get on these rants sometimes. We just can't get off.
We good
Okay.
though. Like it's fun. It's fun because we get the fans involved and they get to tell us how drunk they got.
So I guess we
enjoy
know
that.
what Jar Jar is. Most likely to be a drunk idiot at a party.
All right, so
I feel like
We're gonna-
Anakin drinks and gets in his feelings real bad and starts force choking people out of enjoyment.
force
I
choking
really
little
do.
kids because he's scared of all the big people, so he just force chokes little people. I see Anakin just force choking kids from across the room drunk. Like, shut up, you little bastard!
What are you doing?
Who invited you anyway?
Like, dude, that's my kid. What are you doing?
The kid comes up, Master Skywalker, Master.
Okay, so we're gonna get started with this. Now, this is gonna be fun. So let me get the thing pulled up because I gotta
Oh
move
god!
things
And
around.
then I gotta
on the
go
screen.
first. Here we go.
You don't have to go first.
I'm
a
going
good
first.
thing.
You already said I'm going first.
I just figured you was on the bottom, so you should go first.
That's
That way we're
fine.
going in a perfect circle. I guess it really don't matter. Okay.
I'll
let me see.
go.
I killed my wife. No one wants me at their parties. Anakin.
That's a good one. Okay, share.
Or because she lost the will to live. He broke her heart. So then he is good at parties. He's a heartbreaker.
All right.
No, that is
do
not
this.
a justifiable offense. He killed her. We're
Defense.
just gonna go with that. Everybody looks at him as killing
No,
her.
he's a heartbreaker. Is what
All
he
right,
is.
here we go. Y'all ready? This is the
Break
first
my
one.
heart. Yeah. Okay. Shit.
Most likely to get gunned down in one of the most traumatic scenes in Star Wars.
Garrison.
Oh, I'm next. Most
Yep.
likely to get cut from her high school basketball team.
Most likely to end up pregnant with 3 kids by the age
Oh
of 20.
fuck! You're thinking with your dick there, Kyle.
Most can't get
Let's
past
just
that.
do it.
Most likely. Oh shit. Okay. Most likely to have a role in a play where she can't talk.
Most likely to be in the porno where there's 1 blue girl and 7 big dick white guys. No. Someone make a meme. She's sitting on the couch and the clothes are all standing behind her.
Oh man, I lost that one. I can't think. You got me laughing. I can't think of that one.
Yes.
Oh god.
It's a point for Garrison.
Okay, next picture.
Most likely to sniff your hair sitting behind you in class.
Most likely to grow a horrific tumor. What happened to his face?
Most likely to flush his goldfish down the toilet.
Most likely to have that one catch line in high school where it's overly annoying all the time.
Most likely to be trapped by a girl he thinks is a girl but really has a dick.
Most likely to say this is a trap.
Exactly.
Most likely to smoke meth one time and turn up like this.
Oh damn. I got nothing.
Oh yes!
Dude, we're terrible.
All right. We need to announce the characters so the people listening know. Who
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
So
it's Admiral
the first
Admiral
one was
Aero Secura.
and then now we're on Admiral Akbar. I suggest anybody just listening to it go back and watch the video because the video is gonna be way funnier.
Oh man.
Okay, next picture.
Garrison, it's your turn.
Most likely to shoot up the school for one. After graduation. This is Anakin Skywalker, by the way.
Yeah, Anakin Skywalker. Most likely to slay the teacher.
Most likely to gaslight every woman he's with.
Oh damn! Most likely to become a serial killer.
Most likely to be a pedophile.
Most likely to use his lightsaber as a dildo than a weapon.
Probably most likely to go to an anger management class.
Most likely to walk out on his wedding.
Most likely to lose his shit when his droid's lost.
I like Tories. I'm going to adopt it. Most likely to grow up, change his name to Garrison, and join a podcast. Yeah!
Oh, no.
Okay. Most likely to be a bad dresser.
Most likely to get gaslit by an old man that that turned him into a robot.
Most likely to smoke too much, where he's going to have to start breathing out of a tube.
Most likely for a pedophile to find him.
Most likely to get killed by his son.
Most likely to have a mental breakdown when he gets held back. That was Tori.
Hey, stop using Tory stuff, you cheater.
No, that's a...
She's just timing it perfectly. Tori and I are working together.
No.
Star Wars team leader, I'm using his. Most likely to become an amputee.
Most likely to get a girl pregnant and never know where the kids are.
Most likely to burn himself at a barbecue. So don't cleanse.
Most likely to freak out when the class field trip goes to the beach.
Most likely to be standing outside of a fence at an elementary school.
Oh.
Most likely to stand outside of a fence at a kindergarten class.
Most likely to quit his job when doesn't get the promotion.
Most likely to run the elementary school bus off the road.
Okay, I got no more.
All right.
I had to stop.
How was going on? I feel like if you get like to every person does 3, you just like, all right, this one can't be done.
I can keep going, but I just don't, I want to keep coming up with better ones for the next
Least likely to be a substitute teacher. Oh yes,
Bays, really?
I love this guy.
Most likely not to believe in God.
Most likely to get a dishonorable discharge.
Most likely to be closeted gay. I feel like dude, let's be honest, he was like totally, I feel like him and
he was heartbroken when Chirrup got killed, so.
I feel like they might have been gay for each other.
Fuck, I ain't got another one.
Blaze. Most likely to show his lightsaber to younglings? Damn.
That was for Anakin. That had to be for Anakin.
All right, next one.
All right, next one.
See. This is BB-8.
My turn. Here we go.
BB-8. We have a soccer ball, an orange and white soccer ball, and BB-8.
Most likely to be the most liked droid, even though R2's the best.
You're trying to
most
make these funny, right?
yeah, most likely to be kept in the friend group because he always has a lighter on him.
Most likely to be kicked real hard.
Most likely to be passed around to everybody just to go back to the same person.
Oh shit. I don't know. I don't got anything else. Anything else for BB-8? I don't know.
Let's see what we got. Most likely to be punted. That's a good one. Dr. Skywalker.
Most likely to be punted.
Most likely to shoot up a school. Some people.
I think team leader's a little behind. That's a
most likely to never stop rolling. Most likely to be a Rolling Stone.
He's probably like in high school. He's probably like the team manager for the soccer team, like the kid who tried out but wasn't good enough.
So he's the ball kid that brings all the soccer balls out.
He's just like that. You know how they did that sometimes? Like a kid would try out, and like from the first day, you're like, all right, that's the first one we're cutting. But like because they got heart, they keep.
But we need a tax write-off, so we gotta bring him
exactly. No offense to those kids, I loved them, but let's be honest, that's what you were.
Those kids always had the most heart, though.
They did, and every coach would always say the same thing: if I could put your heart in any one of these players, you're the greatest player of all time. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't care enough about 7th grade basketball, Coach Treadway.
Oh, God, that was personal.
Was you that kid, Garrison? Was you that kid?
No, I was the kid who was good that didn't care enough. Well, I did care. I wasn't one of the kids who didn't care. It was just like I like to mess around in practice.
Tori said most likely to be the team mascot. Garrison was that kid. Most likely to light all your blunts. Yep, that's look like him.
Keep him around.
I don't feel like it'd be BB-8. I feel like R2 would be the guy that do that for you, or Chopper. Chopper's the guy that would.
I just said it because BB-8 always has that lighter that he flips up for a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I think BB-8's the stoner.
He's always rolling. He's a rolling stone.
Jesus.
Yes!
Yes!
Let's go!
Ben Solo.
No!
Most likely to be the kid that was the ball carrier on the team.
Hell yeah.
Most likely to peak in high school.
Dude, he does seem like that too. Most likely to peak in high school, then gain a little bit of weight, get broken up with, automatically ties it to the weight, so has to compensate with big muscles for the rest of his life to make himself feel good.
Damn, man, you getting too personal there.
Hey, you put a picture of me, bro. I'm just kidding.
He's just talking about experiences.
Most likely to fly like Dumbo.
Oh, damn. Tori?
Most likely to have daddy issues.
Hold on, I gotta read these comments. Tori, most likely to never be cool no matter how hard he tries. Star Wars team leader, most likely to be found crying under the bleachers. What is happening in my face?
Okay, Garrison, all I gotta say is that the photo of you look dapper as fuck, so I'm gonna compliment you there.
Thank you.
What is wrong with Ben Swolgo's nipples in that
really
Battlefront
bow
2
tie?
photo?
You know, really, yeah, the Star Wars bow tie, that's doing it. That was like, oh, man, that's what made me pick this picture. I was like, oh, hell no.
That's
beautiful.
You look at
That's
dapper
dope
as
as shit.
That was like my profile picture in high school, bro. All right.
Whose turn was it?
It's on you.
I don't know. Most likely to kill himself when that girl that he actually hates breaks up with him.
Maloney bar, man.
That was a rape date. Nobody got it. I feel bad.
I got it.
Most likely to take steroids.
Most likely to want to be the team captain, but gets demoted to ball boy.
Oh, fuck off. I can't tell if some of these jokes are dig at just Kylo Ren or me.
Okay. Let's move on.
We gotta move on. Nobody gets a point there.
Boba Fett.
No. Oh no,
But
not Jeremy Bullock.
Guy version of Boba Fett.
Oh my god. I'll go.
Okay.
Most likely to get the most popular character just to never speak again.
He's the quiet kid who became popular, is what he is.
That yours?
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
You was next. Most likely to become transgender.
What?
Most likely to become transgender.
Oh.
CJ?
I can't think of one.
Most
I really
likely to
can't.
live in his dad's shadow.
Oh man, I should have hit the button.
You got a button for the reason.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is.
Most
so I need
likely
to
to
label
live in
these
daddy's
damn things.
shadow. Everybody
That's
already
sad.
knows his dad. And...
Most likely
your
to get
father was
replaced by a
so-and-so.
younger man.
Most likely to have a spinoff of Andy Griffin.
Most likely to
fucking
be
love
forgotten.
You. I fucking love her. He
Tori
does
on
look like
fire
Andy
today.
Griffin, though.
Tori's on fire. Most likely to be a
Tori.
badass. Most likely
that
to
was
find
kinda
the
hard.
fountain of youth.
That was actually kind of a tough one, eh?
Yeah, that one's hard to do because
Hey,
like
I got
his
some-
face didn't really change.
Did it? He looks exactly the same.
He looks
as
the exact
wrinkle in
same.
it.
Like most likely to peak
Actually,
in high
you know
school
what?
once again.
It's probably because he in the Star Wars he looks all badass but died super easily, right? He's probably the one who talks his shit up to a girl, be like, "I'll be the best dick you've ever had," and then he shows up, he comes in like 2 seconds.
Man, look at that crotch support he got going on there. He don't even have none. That's the smallest cup in the world.
Most likely to lose his first action figure for safety issues. Babe, simmer down. Shits.
Oh God, Tori's killing it today.
Oh my god.
Okay, next.
Why does he look the same?
He does still look similar.
He looks the same. 3PO's face is sculpted off of Anthony Daniels, I swear.
Oh yeah, we gotta say that we're doing C-3PO right now, Anthony Daniels.
Oh my gosh.
We haven't been going through and saying what we.
Well,
who we
if
doing. We got-
you didn't understand Jeremy Bullock, then you're not a Star Wars fan. Because I said Jeremy Bullock right in the beginning.
And Ben Swallow was actually
Just start
Garrison.
He looks like flipping. He looks like, what?
Most likely to get confused and fuck the toaster.
He looks like Captain of the Chess Club.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, God,
most
Tori,
likely
you
to
gotta
get
stop.
confused with most likely to get confused with Paul McCartney.
That's a good one. Was it on me?
Yeah.
Most likely to do a lot of coke in high school.
Him. Teacher's pet in statistics class. Most likely to be in a Beatles cover band. Yeah, that's accurate right there. That's so
I
accurate.
just said that. I said most likely to look like Paul McCartney. That was the Beatles. That was a Beatles
He's
reference.
the nerd that, in order to try to fit in, dresses like the Beatles to get people to like him.
Most likely to spend all his money on gold.
Damn.
Most likely to piss with his pants around his ankles.
Oh damn! Most likely to sit down while pissing. No, that was me.
Most likely to get a lip transplant.
Golly. Yeah, most likely to get a lot of work done.
Even though he still looks the same. Good for him. Most likely to only play one role for the rest of his life.
I ain't got nothing.
You got nothing? Yes! Yes!
Oh God!
Have we seen him in anything else?
I don't
Fuck
think he's ever
no.
played anything else.
That's
other
what
than
I'm saying.
C-3PO.
Clinton
We'd have
Richie,
to look
most
that up
likely
and
to
find
take-
out.
Clinton says most likely to take acid and think he's a robot.
Yeah.
Tori says most likely to lose his wife to the neighbor. Oh, most likely to be the most anxious substitute teacher. Damn, Tori, you're killing it today.
She's in mood right now.
Star Wars team leader most likely to walk into a wrong room and get shot.
Damn.
Most likely to be told to stop sniffing glue.
Dude, this is great.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Next one.
Captain Phasma.
Most likely to have the greatest costume, but gets killed off like a bitch. I'm attacking her.
Most likely to look better in the costume than in real life. I can't really say she's not
most
that bad
likely
looking.
to be on the girls' basketball team. Desperately wants a boyfriend, but only attracts other girls.
Most likely to outbench Garrison any day of the week.
Fuck yeah. Damn.
Most likely to be fantasized by every stormtrooper in the world.
Most likely to get passed around the stormtrooper squad.
Most likely to beat you up if you're her boyfriend.
Most likely to you got it.
Chris, most likely to be a strong woman character and be completely useless.
That's fair.
Dude, this one's accurate. Most likely to use aggression as a defense mechanism for her low self-esteem.
Ouch.
Most likely to have a crush on Mando.
That's probably what her armor's that way.
Most likely to be just very underwhelming. I just remember in the sequels, like in the preview, she looked so badass. I was so excited. And they did not do her character justice in the shows.
Damn it, I was about to say that one.
Damn it, most likely to marry a sub. That's so accurate.
Most likely to become a dominatrix.
I was gonna say that one.
Tori's killing it.
Most likely to be that big strong woman in the pornos.
Most likely to love the Kingslayer.
That's fair.
You know how some people dress up in latex? That's her, Mando, and chrome. All you hear is ting, 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 ting. Is it going in yet? All right, next.
Captain Phasma. Oh my god. Oh my god. Most likely to hang out with the stoner group.
I was going to say emos, but yeah.
Most likely to look exactly the same 20 years later. Because that dude looks exactly the same. He didn't change at all.
Yeah, most likely to have an STD.
Most likely to grow a porn stash by freshman year of high school.
Most likely. Oh shit! I forgot what I was gonna say. See, this isn't working for me, man. I got MS brain. I can't remember all this shit. Most likely to
commit suicide. Damn, Clinton.
Most likely to commit suicide.
Suicide's not a joke, Jim.
Most likely to do meth by the age of 12.
Seriously, most likely to smoke at school. Damn, his kid picture, yeah.
Most likely to get kicked out of history class for having a blunt in his ear.
Yep. Most likely to sneak to the bathroom to hit one.
Most likely to sleep with his best friend's wife.
Most likely to sleep with his teacher.
No.
He
looks like
maybe the overweight
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe the overweight
PE woman that's still
most
a teacher.
likely to sleep with the PE teacher.
Most likely to get touched by the male PE teacher.
That's what I mean.
Most likely to ask the PE teacher to want to touch him.
Why doesn't he want it?
Oh, we're talking about Cassian Andor here.
Yeah, by the way.
This
photo, this early photo of him does him no justice, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Like all he did was cut his hair and his facial hair stayed the same. He just grew a thicker mustache.
All right,
those eyes that are creeping me out.
Oh my god.
Look at his eye. Most likely to be accused by a woman to be sexually assaulting her.
Most likely to start a cult and kill everybody.
Oh, that's a good point.
Most likely to be the next Charles Manson.
He's giving me major bedroom eyes.
He's giving you the fuck me eyes? Is that what's going on
Look
here?
at it.
All right, next.
Chewie.
Oh no. I don't
Most
wanna
likely to
make-
need a hairdresser.
Yes.
In both pictures.
What's that disease where you look like a werewolf? Disease where you grow lots of hair.
Most likely to be a barber. Oh no.
Hypertrichosis. Hypertrichosis. Most likely to have hypertrichosis. That's it.
Jesus, you really got technical on that one.
Yeah.
Most likely to have sex with his dog.
Most likely to be compared to the neighbor's dog.
Damn. Most likely to shit on your carpet and act like he didn't. No. Most likely to be your carpet.
Most likely to.
Oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead. Most likely to have a really fancy mustache and base his entire personality on it.
Most likely to grow a unibrow and base his whole personality off of it.
Most likely to go to a stylist instead of a barber.
Poor fucking Chewie.
He's most likely to rage quit when he's losing at Madden.
He's most likely to have a straightener to fix his hair every day.
Most likely to actually get shot and being mistaken for Bigfoot.
That's personal. Most likely to be the only character that doesn't die in a trilogy.
Most likely to hang out with another man more than his wife, so everybody actually thinks he's a closeted homosexual.
You could have saved that for Han Solo. Oh no.
Damn, you made me forget what I was going to say. Go, CJ. It's all
Most
you
likely to
anyway.
be the cool substitute. Yeah.
Most likely to have more than one of those sweaters.
Chris has a good one. Most likely to be the most uncoordinated basketball player. And then I'll add, but still is on the team just because of how freakishly tall he is.
Most likely to have great basketball stories about being on the bench.
Literally, he looks like he only made the basketball team because of his height.
We had a kid in school like that. We had a kid that was almost 7 feet tall, and he was terrible. He sucked so bad. He had no aggression. Like I could back him down in the box and get it, and he was not aggressive. He couldn't dunk. How are you 7'1" and can't fucking dunk? That is ridiculous. You literally all you gotta do is use your tippy toes.
Most likely to be Shaq's first pet.
Who's that really tall basketball player that just got drafted? He just went to
Most likely to have driving gloves. So he looks like he's got driving gloves for his cars. Most likely to have a pinky ring because he thought it was cool in style and never went away. If you look at his finger, you can see the pinky ring. That was me targeting him.
Most likely to be shaken, not stirred.
Oh God, woman, I love you.
Most likely to have the weird uncle who keeps touching your leg.
He looks like Chet Holmgren. That's the guy I was talking about. You know, the really skinny basketball
Yeah.
player. Just got drafted.
He's gonna get his ass beat.
7 foot string bean.
Mm-hmm.
Like 7 feet tall, weighs 100 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, but they gonna put weight on him during the off season. Watch.
Bro, I don't know. You thought they would do that in college.
Looks like most likely to date the shortest girl in school because he has a midget fetish. I'm killing Tori over here.
Why does
All
that
right,
fit?
next.
What the fuck?
Next.
Sure, in way. The other
Most
guy
likely to
is,
star in all kung fu movies just because he's Asian.
Seriously. That's a good point.
Most likely to
stab
get
his mom. That's what it looks like he's doing right there. It looks like he's about to
Well-
stab somebody with that stick.
Most likely to pretend to be an expert in karate, but really his mom just makes him practice violin all day.
Most likely to get compared to Bruce Lee, even though he's not Bruce Lee.
No, he was better than Bruce Lee.
Yeah, right.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Most likely to fake like he's blind.
Fake like he's blind. I don't know. Hold on, you got to give me some time.
Most
And we're
likely to
talking
commit
about
war.
Chariot here.
Most likely to commit war crimes and just play them off.
Look, most likely to be a Buddhist monk.
Most
That's
likely to
fair.
be the luckiest person ever.
Most likely to be assumed he was the smartest kid in school. That's true. He's smartest kid. He's the valedictorian, but because nobody knows who he is, somebody else gave the speech at graduation.
All right, next.
Darth
Oh
Vader.
no, Darth Vader.
James Earl Jones. Damn.
Most likely to never play a character except for his voice.
Most likely to be able to talk the panties off of any woman.
Most likely to be a porn star where he chokes women in all the scenes.
Most likely to own a big ass dog in an empty field in a house. And
Sandlot, okay.
yeah, I targeted Sandlot.
Most likely to have asthma.
All right, if we're going about James Earl Jones, most likely to get run over by wildebeest.
That's that. Wow, that's yeah.
Hey, that was a good one. Most likely to choke you out for no reason.
Most likely to cut off your son's hand.
Most likely to get his hands cut off.
Yeah, most likely to have 2 kids he doesn't even know about.
most likely to milk. I can't do it.
Most likely to be an absent father.
I was about to say that too. That's the worst part.
I know, that's why I said it. Most likely
Tori,
to get
most
girls
likely to
because
get
of-
girls only because of his voice.
Most likely to be in a Temptations cover band.
Most likely to choke you out for no reason. Dr. Skywalker. All right, next. I ran out of shit.
Most likely to
did too.
create kids with daddy issues.
Most likely to have a daughter that's a psychopath senator.
I mean, yeah.
Next.
Din Djarin. Wow.
Din Djarin. Most likely to
Dude.
be high all the time.
Most
Most likely to
peak-
be this. Oh, sorry, Grayson.
sorry. Most likely to peak in high school and then become a pedophile. Because I'm sorry, he's got a pedophile mustache right there.
Most likely to just grab a kid for because he wants him.
And just keep it, yeah. Fuck. Most likely to join a cult. Clinton, that was good.
Most likely to jack off to pictures of himself.
Oh. Damn, I don't know. That's actually kind of a tough one.
Most likely to be the captain of the soccer team, just only to get caught for using roids.
I can't think of anything else.
I mean, neither. I don't like putting down Din. Din is dope.
I just think he's got a pedophile mustache.
I'll be right back.
All I know is I'm just looking at his young self. He just looks like he's confused. Most likely to be confused all the time. Like, what? What are you talking? What are we talking about? Most likely to be me.
Clinton said, most likely to want a family, but doesn't know how to close with the girl. Mm-hmm.
Most likely to be a 40-year-old virgin.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. He's one of those guys that was glad when everybody had to wear masks during COVID because he didn't have to show his face.
Next.
DJ. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Most likely to be a sex trafficker.
Most likely to be exactly who he was in Star Wars.
Yeah, literally. He looks his part more than anybody else. It's scary.
Dude, that dude really looks like some type of dude that'll turn you over, get a bunch of money, and turn your ass in.
Yeah.
Most likely to be a snitch.
Yes. Holy crap.
Like out of all the Star Wars characters, he is actually he looks like he was
best
meant for that character
in any Star Wars movie ever, I think.
Like, damn.
I don't know what else though. He's
That,
just
because there ain't nothing else. He looked like he was supposed to play that part. That's
most
what
likely to join the mob. Clinton. I can see that, yep.
Looked like he was most likely to run numbers.
Damn, I don't know what else.
All right, next. Dooku.
Oh man, literally most likely to succeed. Like, everything. He did everything, this man.
Most likely to be an actor. Because he just got that old school actor face. Like he was supposed to be an actor.
He just looks, I don't know.
Most likely to get punched in the face for no damn reason. Because he just looked like he was a cocky asshole.
Yes. Most likely to be the most arrogant man in the room, but often deserving so.
Most likely to play Dracula at one point in his career.
Yep.
Like, why is his face like he didn't like his face looks exactly the same, but just gained some weight. Like, look at his hair. His hair didn't change in 40 years.
He looks
Just
like the
turned
most
gray.
likely to be hated by every man and adored by every woman.
Like, he has the perfect widow's peak just to be Dracula. I'm pretty sure he played Dracula at least a couple times.
Most likely to be rich,
Yeah, most likely to be rich.
but like old money rich.
Most likely to have a wife that's like 40 years younger than he is.
Yep. I don't know what else.
I don't know either. I don't know. Ain't much to say about him.
CJ?
Most likely to be fined forever.
Fennec Shan.
Most likely to never know her proper fucking age.
Because she's old.
Oh, hold on. I got a better one. Most likely to get ID'd in every bar she goes to, even though she's a regular to one of them.
Most likely to play cello.
And she's like
Just
16
looks like a
in
cello
the
player.
picture on the right. She's 16 right here.
She looks completely different.
She's 56 in this picture. Or 55, or wherever old she is.
Did
right
I hear
now.
26 come out of your mouth? Because that looks like she's 26 in that.
Dude, she don't age.
Fuck no, she don't. Immortal.
Most likely to
She's
be
getting
immortal.
finer the older she gets. Like, how does that happen? Like, the older she gets, the better looking she gets. Like, when I was going through looking for pictures, I was like, man, I got to stop looking at these. I'm going to really have a fetish.
She looks like those wives from the Vietnam vets who like caught jungle fever while they were over there. Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I the only one who knows what I'm talking about?
Oh, we know what you're
You
talking
got-
about.
You got those old white guys who marry like just bring a girl back from Vietnam. Like I know 3 of those guys, and they have like they make the best flipping. They made like these Vietnamese egg rolls, and it was the best thing in the world. She went to my church. Oh, it was delicious.
Yeah, the Vietnamese Mormon.
Yes,
I didn't think that was possible.
it's possible.
I thought
She
Mormons
makes-
was racist, and then like nobody would white.
Get out of here, bro! No,
I can see it.
piss off.
Most likely to have the most attractive scar on her face. Like, I don't know what it is about that scar, but it makes her finer.
Most likely to get in bar fights just to whoop everybody's ass.
Second most likely to become a dominatrix.
Most likely to be the harder character than the star character.
Most likely to be the main character in a series not based on you.
Oh, dude, cheer squad. Most likely to be on the cheer squad.
Most likely to be
athletic
cheer
she is.
captain.
Yeah, dude.
Just out
with
of
how athletic
intimidation.
and like her flips and shit. Yeah, dude. Most likely to be the first female to become a Navy SEAL.
Real shit, though.
I don't know. I'm done.
Most
She's
likely to
fine.
hate her mom.
I can't say anything funny about her because I'm just thinking some nasty shit.
Most likely to get this dick. That's Kyle.
Jesus.
All right, next.
Finn.
Most likely to complain about everything.
Most likely to never be a star character because of his race.
What the hell does that got to do with anything?
Well,
Most
you gotta
likely
think.
to be backup cornerback on the football team.
Most likely to be backup everything in every sport. He was a backup supporting character.
Yeah, most likely to look the part, but not play the part. Like he's the kid on the basketball team who had like the nicest shoes, the shooting sleeve, the headbands. Like daddy buys him all this shit, but he never plays.
Most likely to lose his girlfriend to a pilot.
Oof. Oof.
Most likely to lose a girl to another girl.
Most likely to be a simp. Boom.
Most likely to be a beta instead of an alpha.
Yeah. Tori says most likely to love his best friend, but to lose her to his other best friend. Most likely to
have a
assumed
tattoo
to be
on
the
the
best
small of his
athlete.
back.
Tori, you racist.
Most likely to have a tattoo on the small of his back.
Those were for Migna Win.
Most likely to only be known by his nickname.
That's fair. Most likely to have a name nobody can pronounce and is getting called by his nickname.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
Oh,
Kanan
man.
Urso.
Most likely to have a child photo that looks like he's Annabelle. Because he looking like...
Looks most likely to pay one of them characters in Annabelle.
Most likely to be the kid from The Shining.
Most likely to...
Most likely to be that neighbor that just yells at you all the time for walking on his grass.
Most likely to be that neighbor that gives you beer just to keep you quiet.
Most likely to become Hannibal Lecter.
Wow. That was actually a good one.
Hey, he could play Hannibal. He got that look.
He did play Hannibal.
He played
play
Hannibal in a TV show called Hannibal.
Yeah.
That's why I said
I
it.
ain't never seen it, so I didn't know.
It's good, dude. He plays an amazing Hannibal. That was such a good show too. But
Most likely to be the dad that wants to be your best friend instead of a dad.
Shit, most
was a
likely to be
great
the
dad.
dad that beats the shit out of you all the time. Look at his face. Look, he'll look like he just fuck you up all the time. Most likely to give up a good career to be a farmer.
It's a peaceful life.
That's some real shit, though.
It's a peaceful life.
Most likely to move to Tatooine to farm water.
Most likely to be that guy that just acts like he's better than you and acts like he knows everything.
I can see him acting like he knows everything.
Yeah.
Most likely
Like
to break an NDA.
Like one of those people that every time you bring up a subject, they know everything about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
some kind of
God, man, is there anything you don't know about?
complex.
Oh,
He
man,
always
I
has
need to stop talking about
He's the
myself.
guy who's like, actually.
Tori said, most likely to kill his parents accidentally.
Most likely to lie about his wife.
Most likely to kill his wife and put her in the driveway and lie about he don't know where she went.
Most likely to be the brains of a multi-billion-dollar company, but the
Just to
charismatic
take them.
one is taking advantage of him and making all the money.
Most likely to be one of them bosses that show up on that TV show and you don't know that that's your boss and he's real cool with you.
Most likely to be an undercover boss.
Most likely to be a teacher's pet, a math teacher.
What kills me is when they call it undercover boss. They're not the boss. They're just the owner of the company. It makes no sense. It should be undercover owner. Because it's always the owner
of the company is the boss.
There's a
He's
boss
the
boss.
of
Yeah, there's a
everybody.
boss, CJ.
Well, that's the thing. Well, you don't expect that, though. Like, whatever. Next. Most likely to hold on. Most likely to be an Ed Sheeran knockoff.
Ooh. Most likely to have really low self-esteem.
Most likely to have two parents that was on meth.
Yeah.
Most likely to have two parents that were gay.
Most likely to be constantly trying to compensate for his tiny, tiny dick.
Most likely to hate his life because he's a ginger.
Yeah. He's the only emo ginger.
Yeah.
In the emo group at school.
Most likely to ask his boss to choke him out.
Most likely to be seeing the dominatrix.
Most likely to be getting pegged.
Yes. Yep.
General Hux, you poor bitch.
Most likely to die in a TV series or in a movie because you didn't like the other guy and it's on your same team.
Most likely to send unsolicited dick pics.
Most likely to be seen on TV with Gino Carano.
Most likely to be the whiny character in a school play.
Most likely to quit the school play because you didn't get the lead role.
Most likely to threaten to kill himself if a girl's going to break up with him.
Wow, that's a good one. Yeah, most likely to cover up his insecurities with just anger.
Most likely to get beat up a lot on the playground.
Yeah.
Most likely to own a guitar but not know how to play it.
Fuck, most likely to shoot up the school as well. He'd be in on it. Fuck. There's so much of this is due to his character as General Hux. Like, the actor did a good job playing this piece of shit.
Next.
George
Oh no! Most likely to be valedictorian for his stories.
Most likely to make the greatest movies trilogies of all time.
Only to sell it and have them.
Most likely to be the biggest sellout in the galaxy.
Yes.
Y'all should both be smacked in the face right now. Like,
He's
if I
a
could come
fucking
through the
sellout.
screen,
I would have never
I
sold
don't give a
it.
shit. He's the greatest. Most likely to end up in a hospital doing what he loves.
Most likely to grow the sexiest fucking beard an old white man can grow. Because I'm sorry, that beard looks amazing.
Why is his hair just perfect? Like in every picture that he
dapper
has, his
as
hair
fuck.
is perfect.
He looks so
He got the whole little duck flip in the front. It don't ever change. He's had that ever since he was a kid.
It don't change. He looks dapper as shit. He
Most
looks like
likely
he's
to
gonna
have
steal
daddy
your
issues
girl.
that cause him to get rich.
Most likely to go to the bar and pull the 21-year-old girl.
Most likely to be able to get any girl he wants.
Most likely to claim he was born in the wrong generation.
Yeah.
Most likely to have the man bod that all women want.
The dad bod?
Yeah, because he got a whole hell of dad bod now that he's older, but like any woman would take him. Look at that dude. Look how distinguishing he looks. That dude could
Most likely to give a lecture about safe sex even though he doesn't practice it.
He looks like he was in ROTC.
Most likely to have 37 kids that he don't know about.
Yeah.
Most likely to be doping women up in the bar. Date rape, drug.
Date raping. Oh, fuck. Most likely to be slipping something in your girl's drink.
Most likely to slip something in your drink.
Most likely to give it up to a mouse. Star Wars team leader. Oh.
Oh, God, that's terrible. All right, we get off this. We can't keep talking about George like that. George is the greatest.
Most likely to live by the dumpster in the alley.
Most likely to be the dumpster in the alley.
Most likely to get intimidated by the Energizer Bunny.
Most likely to get tortured in a chamber at Jabba's palace.
Ooh.
No?
Dude, just I don't
Next?
know what else to put about him. Just a trash can.
Most likely to keep going and going and going and going.
Most likely to have the easiest costume you can make out of 2 totes from Walmart. And the only reason why I can say that is because I built Phoenix one just like that, and her head sticks out, and you hear her walk around the house, gonk. That's fucking hilarious. So yeah, most likely to be an easy costume.
All right, next.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Most likely to flash people.
Most likely to choke the one woman that's trying to save you.
Oh, we talk about Grogu here, and then we have Grogu, and then on the other side we have the Gremlin, the one that flashes everybody. They wear the same coat.
I don't know.
You got the pervy gremlin, and then you have Grogu. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hey, they got the same coat on.
Most likely to be the kid that was totally like adored by his parents and going to be the perfect child, but ended up becoming a total drug addict and disappointing everyone.
Most likely to have all the potential, but not the drive to use it.
Yeah. Dude, I'm running out of ideas.
Yeah,
Most likely to hang out with his uncle instead of his parents.
Who else we got? Ray.
All right, let's go.
Han Solo.
Most likely to steal your girl and tell you you're a bitch in front of the whole school.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Most likely to be in Fast and Furious.
Most likely to be working in a wood shop. Yeah, I made fun of his carpentry work.
Most likely just to be a scoundrel.
Most likely to get all the girls at school. He was prom king.
Most likely to
everybody loved
pull
him.
more ladies than Matthew McConaughey.
Most likely to be on crack.
No.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
He was on spice. He was a spice runner. You know, everybody tries it out at one point and then they get addicted. You can't try spice.
Most likely to be a drunk and it cause a divorce.
Most likely to come to your house unannounced and eat your fresh groceries. I think that was for Grogu.
I think that was for Grogu.
Most likely to end up in a bar.
That's true.
Yeah, that's
Most likely to end up in a bar fight.
most likely to shoot first.
Yeah.
Most likely to look at his best friend to fight all his battles while he sits and drinks beer.
Most likely to owe a bunch of money to the mob.
Most likely to get killed by the mob.
Yeah.
Most likely to have a best friend that rips your arms off.
Most likely to drive an RV around school areas.
Most likely to sleep with a bear.
Jesus.
Yeah, very closeted homosexual. All right, next one. I got nothing else. Oh, fuck. Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt.
Golly. Most likely to be on My 600-Pound Life. Or whatever that show is called.
Most likely to die from being fat.
Yeah. Most likely to have diabetes.
Most likely to have a heart attack.
Yep. High
Most likely to
cholesterol.
need a crane to get out of his house.
Oh.
Most likely to have to get one of them freaking buses to drive them everywhere.
Most likely to be sitting in the scooter at Walmart.
Most likely to be the guy that's like Ron Jeremy and just has all the money and gets all the bitches because he can pay them.
Oh, seriously.
Or enslave them. Either one.
Most
I hate
likely
that the
to really
comments
try
are
a lot of
lagged.
drugs in his life. His eyes is red as hell.
Most likely to think the stripper at the strip club actually loves him, but is really just doing it for the money and the tips.
Most likely to kidnap your 18-year-old daughter and enslave her.
Most likely to be a kingpin of a sex operation.
Most likely to own a brothel.
Yeah.
I could see a
Tim.
brothel.
Most
Yeah.
likely to go to prison for trafficking young ladies.
Most likely to use
Most-
all the toilet paper and not replace the roll, Chris.
Most likely to put the roll on backwards.
Fuck. Terrible.
Most
people.
likely to leave the roll on the counter.
Most likely to get a nose job sometimes between this picture and this picture.
Not most likely to need help wiping.
Most likely to hang out with Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
I can see
Most
it.
likely to eat Michael Jackson. He seems like he'd hang out with Prince before Michael.
Ooh.
All right, next.
Jango Fett.
Oh, Tamara Morrison. I don't know if I can do this one. Most likely to have an afro in high school.
Most likely to lose his head in a party.
Most likely to kill your best friend because he stole your girlfriend.
I can't think of anything.
I only had two. I couldn't think of
I
anything.
got
of these.
nothing.
Yeah, no, it's hard to pick on Tim.
Most likely to
star
shave his
athlete.
unibrow. He got the scar.
I feel like most likely to be an athlete.
Most likely to go
do
to a
the
division.
Haka.
Hold on. Most likely to go to a Division I school just to get shoved down to a JUCO.
Tori had a good one. Most likely to do the haka because he thinks it makes him look cool.
He looks like a badass when he does it. Fuck you.
Most likely
I
to
don't know
have
what
daddy
else.
issues.
Yeah.
Most likely to be the reason why his kid has daddy issues.
Most likely to leave a donation at the sperm bank? Fuck. Damn.
Most likely to leave any donations.
Oh,
Most likely to pay his rent from donations.
Oh, man.
Most like, I don't know anymore. I can't think of
I
anymore.
can't. It's so hard to do Jango Fett.
John
Oh, no.
Williams.
Oh, my
Most
God.
likely to be a genius. Oh,
Most
my
likely to
God.
have the best photo in high school, but look like shit when he's older.
Most likely to
'Cause he
have
looks like a
skin cancer by
stud.
the time he's 100.
He looks
Dude,
like he
most
was
likely
pulling
to
bitches
not
in
be-
school.
Most likely to but not be popular in high school, but ends up being the most successful in high school.
Most
He was
likely
that
to be in a
band kid
marching
who
band.
nobody liked because he was playing with the high school band when he was in second grade.
It's kind of hard to say anything about John Williams just because everything he ever did was so dope.
Most likely to go to Juilliard. Yep. Just, yeah. I can't say anything bad about this.
I can't
man.
say anything bad. Like I said, I compliment him. Most likely,
Yeah.
because he doesn't
Most
look the
likely
greatest
to
now.
go
Dude,
to
he's
the orphanage
freaking
and dress up
90
as
years
Santa
old in this
Claus.
picture. 90. Jesus Christ, he looks good for being 90.
Yeah, he looks most likely to go to the orphanage and donate his time and dress up as Santa Claus to take care of all the kids. Like just
Yeah,
a
you can't
awesome
bash on the
man.
guy.
I can't. This guy is most likely to achieve sainthood.
Most likely to be sitting right next to God in heaven.
Yes.
Like this
Yeah,
man
most
is
likely, the angels in heaven singing, he's most likely to be that director.
All right, next.
Jin Erso.
most likely to be a tattoo on somebody's arm.
Ooh.
Most likely to be a tattoo on somebody's nuts.
Most likely to get pegged behind the dumpster in the high school parking lot.
I think most likely to get this dick. I don't know why. I think he's attracted to kids.
You just got dick on the brain today. You just said dick about 400 times in this podcast.
Have I? I actually thought
Yeah,
that.
you been saying it a lot. Most likely to play a witch in the series.
She does look like that.
Yeah.
Most likely to be battered. Most likely to not be as bad as she really is on movies.
Most likely to need braces.
She probably
No.
already got braces because her teeth do not look like that now.
I know.
She's way finer than that when she was a funny.
Most
looking
likely to
little
be one of the guys.
kid.
Jesus.
That's actually fair. Most likely to be a tomboy. She was
Most
kind
likely
of
to be in porn before she made it in
Ooh.
real acting.
Dang.
She just looks like one of the porn stars that you just don't remember, and then all of a sudden you be like, I remember this person from somewhere. Some porn you
Most
watch.
likely to be
porn stars.
most likely to be an HBO special porn at midnight.
Most likely to be in a Geico commercial.
Oh, that reminds me. I saw. Never mind.
Was you talking about the Verizon chick or the AT&T chick or whatever?
Yeah.
That's what you was about to bring up. Yeah, she was in porn. Most likely to need some glasses because she got some big ass eyes. Why are her eyes so damn big?
I don't know, dude. I think she's pretty.
I did
She
too.
is pretty, but she got some huge ass eyes. She look like she can see into your soul.
She looks like the girl next door pretty.
Is it just me or is her pupil square?
Most likely to ask mom for money when she's broke.
Most likely to ask her husband for money when she's broke. Most likely to spend all her husband's money.
Sell feet pics.
Most likely to sell her used underwear to Chinese men.
Ooh. Ooh.
Most likely to be a stripper.
Named Hope.
All right, next.
Lando
Most
Calrissian.
likely to get every
Most
woman
likely
in
to
high
be
school.
a pimp.
Most likely to date your sister.
He looks like a pimp, bro.
Most likely to wear a cape in high school.
Most likely to slap a bitch.
I don't know.
Most likely.
Lando was just
Most likely to be the only black kid in an all white school. Just saying. He looked like it. He looks like it. He looks like he was in a farm town and his family moved there because they got like a nice land grant and he was the only black kid in an all white school. My brother. My older brother and him would have got along.
He just looked like he was just serious. Just look at him, man. He just looked like he was gonna be successful. Like, yep, that's the dude right there. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's what I'm
successful.
saying. He grew up in a farm town. He like, I ain't living here for the rest
Most
of my life. I'm
likely
gonna
to
be a
run
star.
track in high school. And do the long jump.
Why?
I don't know. He just
I wouldn't give the answer either.
All right, next.
Princess Leia.
Most likely to have the biggest daddy issues in the galaxy.
Most likely to play the dumbest movie in the world to get everybody to leave her house.
And most likely to be really hot in high school and everybody wants her, but then kind of lets herself go because she smoked and drank too much.
Most likely to call the cops on her own house party.
Most likely to wear the dumbest hairstyles.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Most likely to not wear underwear.
Most likely to kiss her brother.
Why do you sound like you were questioning that one?
Most likely to be on one of them I slept with my brother porn.
Oh.
I don't know. She was a cute kid. Most likely to be a trendsetter.
Yep. That's fair.
Most likely to have famous parents only to outshine them. It's like Debbie Reynolds was famous, but Carrie Fisher was a lot more famous. You say Carrie Fisher and people know who Carrie Fisher is. You say Debbie Reynolds and then you got to give references of what she was in. So.
I can see that. All right, what's the next one? Mace Windu.
Most likely to have a gap in your teeth the size of a freeway.
Damn, that is a huge gap.
Most likely to change the word motherfucker.
Yeah.
Most likely to look better bald.
Yeah.
Most likely to look better when you get older. Look like shit when he was younger.
Most likely to have a catchphrase.
Most likely
Most
to
like-
ask for a purple lightsaber.
Most likely to ask for his own show. Because I'm sorry, he needs his own show.
He looks like the class clown, honestly.
He does. He
probably
looked like he was a
was.
comedian when he was young. He was the kid that they used to put the dunce hat on in the corner.
I don't know anything else.
I don't know anything else either.
It's so hard to do some of these characters because like they're so beloved and like the actors themselves are so amazing. Like it's just hard.
Well, dude, like other than motherfuckers, like there ain't much you can say.
Most likely to get kicked out of class for saying motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Most likely to be the mean football coach.
Oh
likely to
no,
beat up the
Coach
football
Carter.
coach.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm just talking. He looks like you're at film and he's like, Skywalker, what the fuck was that? Sit your ass down.
Let's see if you start in the next game, bitch. I don't think so. The hell was that?
Darth Maul.
Oh God.
Most
Most
likely to be
get
on
cut.
crack.
Most likely to get cut in half.
Ooh.
Most likely to smoke more weed than anybody else has in the history of time.
Most likely to wear his karate gi to school than to practice.
He looks most likely to just be popular enough to come back from the dead.
Fuck you. Darth Maul he's amazing. Attacking him.
Most likely to be whooped by your master more than once.
Most likely to get cut down by a 16-year-old kid.
Most likely to never get dental work done.
Ooh.
Most likely to get shoved on JV because a freshman's better than you.
Most likely to get a face tattoo.
Most likely to get prosthetic horns stuck on your head.
Ugh.
Most likely to have smoker's teeth.
Fuck that. That's crack smoker's teeth. His teeth is black. Jesus. All right, next. Most likely to be able to see the future.
Most likely to dick down a Wookiee.
Ooh. Dude, I don't know. I didn't really know her that well in that show.
Most likely to want a tall guy even though you're really short.
Most likely to give the Wookiee his fetish.
Most likely to have a Wookiee fetish.
Most likely to be a librarian and a bar owner at the same time.
Dude, like looking at this picture, like how old was she when she did this for them to do the prosthetics like that? Because her face is round in her picture. Her face is all round, and then her face is all sucked in. She looks like she's a million years old.
It's
I think
CGI.
it's just CGI.
Like how the hell? I was looking at the picture, like how the hell did they even for her being full grown? How would they even make her face look like that? Like that is so hard. Most likely to live to be 100 million.
Mm-hmm.
Most likely to outlive Yoda.
Most likely to lick a toad.
Most likely to be a grandma. She just looks like a grandma.
Yep, I ain't got nothing else.
Yeah,
Next.
that one was tough. Old Kenobi. Alec Guinness.
Sir Alec Guinness. Most likely. I can't think of anything. Wow.
Be
Never
knighted.
mind. Yeah. Yeah.
Most likely to not know the difference between a stormtrooper shot and a sand person shot. Because most likely.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Most likely to act like he knows guns but doesn't know guns.
Most likely to stalk a small boy.
Oh. Yeah.
Most likely
Grooming.
to kill his best friend and then give his son the lightsaber.
Grooming. Yeah, most likely to be that secluded old guy who may or may not be a pedophile.
Most likely to give a kid Stockholm syndrome.
Most likely to touch himself looking at pictures of little boys.
Most
Most likely
likely to come from old money. All right, next.
Oh no.
Huh, I can't think of anything for him. Yeah, I really can't think of anything.
Most likely to play Pee Wee Herman on an old school show before Pee Wee Herman was even born.
Most likely to get shot by John Wayne in a Western.
Most likely to actually get shot by John Wayne.
Most likely to be that dickhead uncle nobody wants to be around but still gets invited to parties.
The mean drunk uncle.
Yeah.
Most likely to beat his kids.
Yeah.
Most likely to beat his siblings' kids.
Most likely to beat his wife.
Most likely to get it caught on fire.
Most likely to take a hot curling iron up the ass because he beat his wife.
Most likely to be that mean neighbor who, when you kick his ball into his yard on purpose, he never gives it back.
Most likely to get caught with child pornography on his laptop.
Ooh.
He's got that face. I'm sorry.
He had that face when he was young. Look at him. He just looked like an asshole. Like, damn, why you asshole? I just wanted to go to Tossie Station.
All right, what's next? Padme.
Most likely to get dicked down by the worst Jedi in the galaxy.
Most likely to get everybody's dick. She was.
She's still a smoke show.
She's amazing.
Most likely to be everybody's little boy crush.
Yes. 100%.
If you was a Star Wars fan and you watched the prequel trilogy, you had a crush on her.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Most likely to be the teacher that sleeps with one of her students, but nobody's mad about it.
Most likely to sleep with the teacher and nobody gets mad about it.
She'd sleep with one of the students and everyone would be like, nice, dude.
That kid
Most
would be the
likely
most
to run
popular
off with
kid.
your kids and then hit you for mounted a mountain of child support.
Most likely to make you pay an assload in alimony.
Most likely to make you go crazy and kill a bunch of kids.
Damn, yeah, she's gorgeous.
Gosh,
I do
she's
a
so
lot for
hot.
that woman.
I can't help it.
The messed up thing about trying to find a young picture of her, it's like, dude, this is like 5 years apart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because she
she
was in
was
high
young.
school when she was doing the thing. So I think she's like 14 in here.
Damn.
And she's like 18 or 19 in this picture.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she's young. She was young then. She was in high school when she was filming The Phantom Menace.
Chris says, you saying she had sex with a child? Nice.
Most likely to
have
be
a
a
choking
pedophile.
She does look like she likes to be choked. I'm not gonna lie.
she
She
looks
probably
like-
likes her hair pulled, her hands tied, and her neck choked. I'm sorry.
Have you seen that SNL skit about the kid in trial who had sex with the teacher and the mom's all mad about it, but the judge is like, my man, you know? Watch that skit.
Yeah, it's
That's
with Pete
her.
Davidson. Is Pete
Yeah.
Davidson's up there? He's the high school kid.
They're like, and you're saying like because of this sexual encounter, you were called names at school. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were some of those names? The Chosen One, the Revenant.
All right,
Baby
next.
Jesus. Oh man. Oh no.
Damn.
Most likely to glow up instead of peak.
Seriously, yeah. Major glow up.
Most likely to join the Air Force just to be a shitty pilot.
Most likely to join the Air Force but couldn't be a pilot.
Most likely to commit treason.
Most likely to get slapped by a woman 40 times because he won't give up.
Most likely to be attached to a droid.
Most likely to have sex with a droid.
Most
Ooh.
likely to encounter one of the hottest women in the galaxy and still turn her down when she stares at you with the fuck me eyes?
Who?
Rey.
Yeah.
When Rey looks at him of one time, like before they officially meet in the next movie, she had those fuck me eyes. I'm sorry.
I gotta watch that again.
Yeah, I
Those
don't
fuck me
remember
eyes.
that.
Sounds good.
Most likely to have a blow up doll.
Ooh.
Most likely to have a pocket pussy.
Most likely to about to be killed, but don't know how to take it.
He's the guy in high school who bases his entire personality off of his car.
Yes. And it's like a shitty little hatchback Civic.
If they put a wing on.
Yo, dude, did you hear my stereo system? No, I couldn't hear it over your shitty exhaust and your blown gas.
He's the one in graduation night where Dan Tosh is like, if I ever spoke at a graduation, I wouldn't speak on it. I see lawyers and doctors. No, I'm going to say some of you are going to die tonight in a DUI accident. He's going to be the kid that dies graduation night.
Most likely to have a porn stash, but has to shave it because his mom doesn't like it.
I don't know anything else. Next.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Most likely to be the most badass Jedis to ever live.
Most likely to have a very particular set of skills.
Most
Most likely
to
to take
buff when he's a kid and then grows up to be some skinny old guy.
Yeah.
Most
Look, that
likely
kid's
to
buff. He buff when he was a kid. Look at his arms.
Most likely to be in a new movie every 6 months.
most likely to be the guy that uses guns but hates guns in real life.
Yeah. Most likely to play roughly the same character in almost every movie he's in.
He's most likely that his head grew into his ears.
Fucking real talk though.
Look at him. He can fly away with them big motherfuckers.
Most likely to win a kid in a card game.
All right. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Most likely to gamble with other people's lives at hand. Most likely to get drunk on set when everybody else is irritating him.
Most likely to go missing in a sandstorm just because he didn't want to deal with people.
Most likely to be found under the sand after getting drunk. All right, that's all I got.
R2D2. Garbage can. A bathroom garbage can on the right side.
Most likely to be the
R2D2.
most likely to be the most ride or die motherfucker in the Star Wars
Yes.
galaxy.
Nothing bad about him.
Most likely to get the best paint job. Most likely to get the best upgrades.
Yeah. I got nothing bad to say about him. He's amazing. He's the best.
Most likely to leave your ass behind. Most likely to... Nope. Can't say that because he don't snitch. R2 knew all the information, never said shit.
Yeah, he ain't no snitch.
All right,
He's
next.
the one who's like, ain't none of my business. Sabine. You had the cosplay.
Look how much they look alike. Lady Wren is on the left, and Sabine. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. Like she
looks super
looks so
similar.
much like her. It would have been a lot more funny if she was on the show. That's what I said earlier.
She
But
was supposed to be on the show.
yeah, but that's like that picture is like she looks so much like Sabine. It's crazy. And she did a great job on her costume too. Her cosplay is awesome. Like she's almost perfectly identical.
Most likely to be a boy's like diehard crush.
Die-hard
in the
cartoon
TV
crush.
show. Yeah.
Like just imagine if you seen her at like a cosplay show or at like a con or something, and you was like had a crush on Sabine, you would go nuts. You were like, oh my God, it's Sabine. It's really Sabine. Like, all right, next.
Saw Gerrera. Google it. That's all I gotta say. Google it.
Most likely to get a whole planet blown up. Most likely for them to practice using the Death Star on your planet.
He looks like a defensive end.
You play football.
Most likely to have a lazy eye.
Oof.
And look, I always thought it was just because he was getting older. But look, he had it in high school.
Yep.
I thought it was just because like my dad's just starting to get lazy on one side. His whole eyebrow and stuff is starting to come up down. But like looking at it, Forrest Whitaker's, like it's been like that. It's been like that ever since he was in high school. I wonder if something happened. We should probably check that out. Like go back and read the story. I guarantee there's probably a story. He probably got hit or something. I know he played football because there's a lot of football pictures of him when he's young.
He looks like a football player.
Most likely to be a terrorist.
Most likely to be the terrorist against the terrorist organization.
He was in the Black
terrorist
Panthers.
Against the terrorist.
He looks like he was in the Black Panthers.
Most likely to blow up a school bus full of recruits.
Most likely to bomb the rebels, even though he's on the same side against the Empire. Most likely to lose his entire battalion in a Geonosis cave. Yeah, I ain't got much on Saul.
That's all I got. Sheep Palpatine, most likely to become president.
Most likely to kill everybody in the galaxy.
Most likely to look the same 40 years later.
Don't tell me he don't look the same. Most likely to have the biggest butt chin on the planet.
Damn.
Because look, it just grew bigger. He had a little bitty dot. Now that's just like a Grand Canyon in his chin.
Most likely to be the inspiration behind Joe Biden.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, I'm not fucking sorry.
He looks like Joe Biden.
He looks like he'd be sniffing.
What are you talking about?
He looks like hold on. He looks like he'd be sniffing kids. He looked like he'd be sniffing kids right next to Joe Biden.
He was.
Is that Pantene? Literally, this would be him. Ready?
He was sniffing Anakin for.
This would be him. He's up in Anakin's hair. Is that Pantene? No, it's Old Spice, sir. Most likely to ruin the whole ruin your whole life just to make the galaxy better.
Most likely to invade Ukraine.
Yeah. That was a good one. All right, what's the next one?
Why does that dude look exactly the same when he's like, I think he's like 22 in this picture.
Literally, all you did was fucking color his hair. That's all you did. And gave him more of a butt chin.
That dude he looks exactly the same. Most likely to enslave the entire galaxy. Most likely to be racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Most likely to read Mein Kampf.
Most likely to try to redo Mein Kampf.
Most
likely to be the kid who raises his hand in history class. Be like, you know what was really wrong with Hitler? And everybody's like, I don't know, the Holocaust. And he'll be like, his mistake to invade Russia too soon. And you're like, oh shit, what?
Hitler's only friend on Facebook. All right, next.
Snoke.
Oh no.
Most likely to get hit in the face with a skillet.
Most likely to be the stormtrooper that hit his head on the door.
All I can see is my precious. My precious. The Fishes wins them.
I don't know, because it's hard, because him as a kid looks totally different than all the prosthetics.
Most likely to be one of the most underrated actors.
Yes, dramatically. Most likely to be the kid that does everything right but still gets ignored.
Most likely to be cut in half in real life.
Most likely to look like a burn victim.
Most likely to get burned in a car accident and then they say, hey, that's a perfect character.
Most likely to be your dick boss who threatens to fire you but then gets fired himself.
And that's more of a Snoke thing, but I mean, that works too.
All right, next.
Oh, no, not Woody Harrelson. Oh. Most likely to be a bowling star.
That is good. He looks like he played rugby. Did he play rugby?
No, he was a football player. He's an All-American.
Most likely to be funny as hell.
Most likely to have probably the dopest haircut in the 70s, because that's a pretty fly haircut for him. Like, looking at his hair now to then, man.
He's great.
Most
I got
likely to
nothing
look like
bad
my
to say.
Uncle Jimmy. I'm sorry, he looks like my uncle.
He
Most
looks
likely to
dope.
get kicked in the nuts for no reason.
Most likely to betray you when you least expect it.
That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else.
No, hold on, I got one more. Most likely to be a divorcee telling you not to fall in love with a woman.
All right. Hey, we've been missing some good comments. We just been going.
All right, next one.
What else do we got? Anybody say anything good over here?
Most likely to be in a Ted Nugent cover band. Yes. Oh no. Oh no.
Most likely to be a teacher's potion at Hogwarts. Most likely to be a dick and shouldn't have ever been in Star Wars in the first place.
Yeah, fuck him.
Most
Get outta
likely to
here.
look like he played in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Simon Pegg's a dick.
Most likely to be in prison.
Most
Most likely to
to
get raped in prison.
most likely to
Because
star
he
in-
raped a kid to get into prison.
Most likely to get fucked with a Christmas tree shrink.
Actually, most likely to be in a movie where the prison guard is more of a dick than all the prisoners.
most likely to bash on a trilogy that gave him a chance to act again.
Most likely to grow up just to be a dick. Next.
Yoda. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh.
Most likely to be the wisest ever.
Yeah.
Most likely to leave when the situation's getting too bad.
Oh fuck you. I love Yoda.
Most likely to go
get-
hang out with Wookiees instead of helping the Jedis out.
He seems
I
like
don't got
a smart
nothing
guy,
on
you know?
Yoda. Yoda's dope.
Most likely to die when you need training.
Most likely to need to shave off what's left.
Most likely to go and get English speaking courses at the local rec department.
Most likely to have a speech impediment.
Most likely to
Chris
have a
said
stutter
for
that
Simon
just turned
Pegg,
into
most
one.
likely to stay in Star Trek. Yeah, he needs to stay over there, prick.
I love that picture. That, that looks like a yearbook picture too.
When you be looking up shit, you find all kind of crazy stuff. Like, what the hell? I was on a rabbit hole last night. I was seeing all kind of crazy stuff.
All right, what's next? How many more we got left? Oh, dang, young Kenobi, Ewan McGregor.
Most likely to be the dopest Jedi to walk.
Most
I ain't
likely
bashing.
to play
I ain't bashing.
Jesus.
Most likely to be Jesus.
mistaken for Jesus.
Yeah.
Most likely to be Jesus. I'm sorry. Like, the man is killer.
Most likely to have the same zit for 30 years.
It's a mole, you
That's true.
dickhead.
But it kind of does look like is it, doesn't it?
It looks like
It does. It does look like it's it.
Most likely to be called daddy.
Most likely to
kill your best friend.
most likely to be a child prodigy because his uncle starred in Star Wars.
Most likely to be a pedophile and then kill the kid when he was going to snitch on you.
Looks like he's in Pride and Prejudice.
He just looks like a dope in that picture. Like, really, they made you wear that shit? I'd have been mad as hell. Like, I ain't wearing that. I'd have killed my parents if they made me wear that shit. All right, that's the last picture. So we went through 49 pictures. Yeah, that's the last
We
one.
didn't do Ray?
Wait, I thought I
Ray
had Ray.
Palpatine.
No, there was no Ray.
Most likely.
Most likely to click off when he wasn't supposed to.
Hey, I want to do Ray. I was so excited to do my Ray one that I had ready. I was so excited. Kyle's still not on. Should I click him on? Add to stream. Add to stream. There he is.
Oh, my bad. Oh, I know I have Ray somewhere. Let me find out.
There was no Ray.
I know I had her. Okay, well, then we're going to have to just do the... I'm going to have to look it up online because I know I had her.
It's okay. We don't need a picture. CJ, go.
No,
Most
I know
likely to be
for a
the
fact
Mary
that I
Sue of
had
the
her.
trilogy.
Most likely to commit identity theft. I love that one.
Most likely to be a bully.
Most likely to just fucking suck in general.
Damn, man. How you going to put down Ray like that?
Just like that. You heard me.
Most
Pretty
likely
simple.
to be like really pretty, but still nobody likes her for some reason.
Most
she's
likely
that
to
kid
be
in
a
high school.
feminist.
Yeah, she's that kid in high school who, like, she's really hot. Everybody would have said, like, oh, she's hot, but she's weird, so she's not popular.
I don't know about that.
Most likely to peak in high school. I stick with half of those.
I still think the identity theft one is my favorite one. That's my favorite quote. I think that's my favorite joke of this episode.
Most likely
commit
to abandon
identity
her
theft.
family.
Most likely to get abandoned by her family.
Most likely that her parents got themselves killed before they had to deal with her.
I guess that's it.
I want to show y'all the picture.
Oh, let's see the picture. Her young
I could have
picture.
swore I had her.
She's
Yes.
pretty young, anyways. Dang, we did that for an hour and 45 minutes.
For a long ass time, especially because I was supposed to be doing a short show this week because I gotta drive to St. Louis.
Oh shit! We'll hurry through news and rumors.
All right. Well, I'll find the picture as we're going through news and rumors.
All right. Most likely to be the reason her parents died. Jeez. All right.
She was the reason her parents died, if you think about it. She was actually the reason because they were after her. Palpatine wanted her.
I want her, dude. She's gorgeous.
Oh, man, I didn't see Emily Clark.
All right. You said news and rumors?
Yeah, news and rumors.
The ultimate news and rumors.
All right. Second win. CJ, what do you got? Any more toys?
Yes. So Hot Toys dropped a whole line, not just one, but 6 Kenobi figures. So Hot Toys, if anybody knows what Hot Toys are, they are like the $800 fucking, almost a 1.5 feet tall, real sculpted figures that look like.
Holy shit.
Look at that hair. She look
I
like
don't
she
even
stuck
think
her
that's
finger in a light
accurate.
socket.
I still love it. Dude, I'd still bang her. She's gorgeous. But still would be annoying.
Her talking, just as soon as she said, "I want to be a Skywalker," I punch her in the face. Bow. No, I'm joking. I don't hear
You know how like a British accent or like an English accent on a girl would be hot? Hers is like somewhat annoying for some reason.
because she stole. She's a thief. She's a name thief.
She's a name thief. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
Quit quoting that. God, I hate The Office.
I love The Office. Get out of here.
All right, keep going on with news.
So the Hot Toys, they dropped 6 figures altogether, ranging from $250 to almost $800 a set. They look fantastic. Hasbro also dropped a brand new lightsaber with a beautiful stand, and it comes with a little crystal holder for Darth Vader.
That'd be dope. I wouldn't mind having that.
It looks great. It looks amazing. And Hasbro finally dropped more concept art action figures. So you got Boba Fett, You got one of the droids on Cloud City. You got a bounty hunter. You got a Jawa. You got Greedo, and then you have Obi-Wan Kenobi. And they're all the concept art paintings that they did turned into an action figure. And there's only 6 of those. And that is all I've got for Hasbro, really. They're, like I said, they're not really reaching for much right now until Andor's over.
Or at least Andor comes out, because then they'll start pushing one Andor. They'll probably let because they're playing the three of the first 3 episodes. They're playing all on the same day, so they'll probably come out right after that. Because then we'll all know who the characters are. It's kind of stupid to drop, things, and you don't even know if you like that character yet. That would be bad marketing.
Well, what I'm talking about is like other figures. Like you're finally giving us more Kenobi figures. You're finally giving us more like lightsaber stuff. Like, why wouldn't you do that as soon as like episode 2 or 3 of that show comes out? And you just say, "Hey,
I think that's one of the reasons that they're dropping all 3 episodes on the first. So that way you get like you're like invested by the time you watch all 3 episodes. See, I think when it comes to marketing that Disney's doing, the episodes or the show might not be that good, but their marketing strategies is smart because they get you invested, just like they did with Coming Over. You watched the first 2 episodes and you were like, fuck, I got to watch the rest of them now. I got to figure out what happened. Even though the story was just like, what the hell is going on? But you was invested. You had to watch it then. It was like, God, I got to watch what the next one. I want to know what's going to happen. Yeah. It's good marketing. And then they're about to drop 3 Andor, and I think Andor is going to be good. Like, all the trailers and everything I've been reading about Andor and what Tony Gilmore has been saying, and man, dude, I think Andor is about to be pretty good.
Hell
so what'd you have for news, Garrison?
So Ming-Na Wen, in an interview, said she really wants the Book of Boba to return for 2nd season. She said, "I never count my chickens before they hatch because in this business you never know. But knock on wood, they'll be announcing it soon." She's like 2nd season of Book of Hope, so she really wants the 2nd season of Book of Boba Fett. The article talked about it opened with something that I think might be controversial. It says many Star Wars fans are still hopeful there's more to the story.
Well, the thing that
I don't know about that. I'm hopeful there's not, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
The only reason that I think that they're coming out with a season 2 is because listen to what she says. She says, I really hope that they do a season 2. I really want to be in another season. They should be announcing it soon. Why would she be talking about they should be announcing it soon if they're not going to be coming out with it? That's not something you would say. I think she slipped up right there and kind of admitted that they're coming out with a season 2. Hopefully it's better than season 1, but they might make him a cake maker, or he's baking cupcakes for everybody on Tatooine, and we don't know until they come out with it.
Baking cupcakes for everybody on Tatooine.
It's gonna be Boba Fett.
It's gonna be like one of those
building new huts for everybody.
Bake off shows.
It's gonna be a Hallmark special.
And an apron. Yeah.
They're gonna put the whole next season on Hallmark.
It's gonna be him falling in love.
As long as he don't fall in love with me, because I'm gonna have to fight him then. All right. Only thing I have, John and Dave are really pushing for George to be in The Mandalorian. They want George Lucas in The Mandalorian.
Just a cameo alone would be fucking spectacular.
He's been in every other Star Wars movie. He's been in every other Star Wars project. And I didn't know that he was in none of the sequel trilogies, but I guess he's been in everything somewhere, somehow. So to see him, and he really likes Baby Yoda, so they're trying to use Baby Yoda or Grogu, however you want to say it. They really want him to be in there with Baby Yoda somewhere, like maybe he's like a teacher or something there, but they've been really pushing. And Dave and George is pretty close. So if anybody can get George to come, it's going to be Dave. And maybe Kathleen, because, Kathleen and George is pretty close. But they're really pushing for him to come and be in The Mandalorian Season 3. So it's just real funny that they brought that up, which we all know that they've already filmed all of Mandalorian Season 3. It comes out, So it's like, all right, it's coming out next year. We know it's filmed already. So it's like, are y'all hinting that he's already in there? Are y'all hinting we going to have a George Lucas cameo in The Mandalorian? Because that would be dope. I would love to see that. They said, I tell you when it's pretty lucky that we have had Favreau and we've been pretty lucky with who we've had so far. Favreau admits. We've had everyone from Mark Hamill to Wiener Herzog. Still, Favreau says there's one particular person they'd love to see make a cameo, and that's George Lucas. And that was Dave Filoni's, or Jon Favreau's words himself. So, yeah, and he put that, actually, that they got a tweet that went out, Jon Favreau tweeted, it's George holding Baby Yoda, or Grogu, or whatever you want to say. And so I think that would be pretty dope.
It would just be cool if he was like a bar, like a bartender, and Grogu like walked into the bar and he just picked up Grogu, and we got that moment of him like holding him like we did in the gallery.
Even like Mando's carrying him, walks into the bar and then sets him on the bar, and then George picks him up or something. Like to see George, because that's what Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be. Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be George's go-to character for the prequel trilogy, and it didn't work out like that. Everybody hated him. But that's who George was. He was supposed to be that character that everybody loved, that everybody wanted to do. That's how George wrote him as the character. He wanted him to be that. He didn't get that. And they really didn't have that character in the sequel trilogy, that just one character that was just, you know what I'm saying, that just everybody loved. Well, I guess BB-8. But, you know, BB-8 wasn't all that. Dio, they tried it with him. He didn't do it. You know, so with George, for them to be able to create Baby Yoda and make him one of the most beloved characters in Star Wars, George likes him a lot. So I think they're trying to use that in order to get George to make that cameo. And I think that they did it. I think Favreau and Dave is, you know, they're putting out little hints that the creator himself is going to make, and I'm super down for that. I love to see George in Mandalorian, because Mandalorian is the only thing really that they're putting out that's any good so far that Disney's put out that's been, you know, a good Star Wars story. So I would love to see George, you know, show his props. And he said he liked the Mandalorian. George said, you know, on all the interviews that he's done, that has to do, which did he say he liked Kenobi or not? I don't remember him doing the interviews talking about Kenobi. I don't even think he said that he liked Kenobi. But I know he didn't like the Book of Boba Fett. He said he just didn't care for the storyline. I don't think he said anything about Kenobi. But he did say that he liked the Mandalorian. So to see him show up on the Mandalorian would be great. And that's all the news I had.
I think the last thing I had is there's rumors about the Knights of the Old Republic game. Obviously, it's been delayed, but there's been reports that it's been switched to a different studio. So hope is not lost, I guess, was the idea of the article. I don't know if it's actually going to happen. Kyle's still probably right. It's never going to happen, but we can hope, right?
They're only going to come out with one Star Wars game every 5 years. They announce 20 of them, and they come out with one. And usually not the one that everybody wanted anyway. So it's kind of pointless. All right. Y'all ready for the quiz?
I'm ready. I'll press the button.
Stop right there, you rebel scum. Prepare yourself for the Star Wars Impossible quiz. Blast them.
Okay, since this one was based on characters, I tried to base all the questions on the characters. I think there's one or two that's not on a character, but all the rest of them is based on characters.
Okay.
So, let's get started. What was the name of the Gamorrean that fell into the Rancor pit with Luke and was quickly eaten by the Rancor? What was
There's a name?
Porkins.
Nope. It wasn't Porkins. Porkins was it.
Porky. Ham.
Bacon.
Bacon. I'm going to keep
Mr.
fucking
Piggy.
shooting.
Little Mr. Piggy.
Nope. Y'all ready?
Sir Hamsalot.
Bacon.
Nope. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready?
What?
Demi Lovato. Oh,
What?
So what?
It was Rubnuck.
Rubnuck?
Yeah, Rubnuck.
That
He'd be
sounds
rubbing
dirty.
his nuck.
That sounds so fucking dirty. Rubnuck.
Okay. Who did Yoda replace on Kashyyyk as the Watchman during the Clone Wars?
I have no idea.
So when Yoda went to Kashyyyk,
Kid-Adi Mundi.
Oh, that's actually
right
a good
before the
guess.
thing, who was the Jedi that he replaced?
Keanu Mundi? Is that it?
Oh,
I just said that.
I know. That's what
Wasn't Plo Koon? Was it Plo Koon?
nope.
Wasn't Aya Sakura?
Maybe it was like.
Mace Windu?
Nope. Mace was sitting there when he said, I'll go to Kashyyyk. The Wookiees are my friends.
Who's that chick? Luminara.
Nope.
Wasn't Shock T?
Nope. Y'all ready?
Well, who is it?
Y'all want to know the answer?
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to know.
Kai Justice.
Who the flip is Kai Justice?
Was it that long neck, goofy looking fucker?
No.
Kai Justice.
Okay. What was the name of the two-legged animal that the Gungans rode on during the final battle of the Phantom Menace?
Emus? I don't know.
Right.
They look like those dinosaurs from Land Before Time.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about. As soon as you said it, it flashed in my head, and I was like, damn you, Garrison.
Da, 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 da.
Hit a button.
Like Ducky.
Yeah,
Ducky,
I was like,
that's
hit a button. Hit a
it. Looks
button.
like Ducky from Land Before Time.
Nope.
I don't know.
They were called Kadu.
Kadu.
Kadoos?
Yeah.
Kadu.
Okay. What was the name of the bounty hunter that wore armor similar to Boba Fett and enjoyed being mistaken for the galaxy's most famous bounty hunter? Hey, I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Boba kills him. Shoots him in the back of the head. No, actually, he blew him up, but it just was fun to say. He shot him in the back of the head.
Oh,
I have no idea.
They
I didn't know
JFK'd
there
him?
was.
Oh no, they Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln him.
Abe Lincoln.
He wore armor that was identical. Well, not identical, but it was closely resembled Boba Fett's armor.
Oh, I can see the character. That's the funny part.
He was in the comics.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying I can see the strip. I just can't think of the name.
I have no idea.
Nope.
I didn't know there was someone. I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Judo cast.
Judo cast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
What
a cool
Jedi
name, though.
Master came from the planet? Okay, let me restart that. What Jedi Master came from the planet Keldor?
Kid-Adi Mundi.
Nope.
Plo Koon.
Yeah, you just guessing. It's Plo Koon.
Hey man,
And
it was one of the two.
The planet's air was a gassy substance. That's why he had to wear a mask. And because of that gassy substance is the reason that they could survive for a few minutes in outer space.
Our planet's
So,
air
Leia,
is a
you couldn't
gassy
do it because you
substance.
wasn't from Keldor.
Our planet's air is a gassy substance.
Oh, but it was like some gas. I don't know what kind of gas
Poisonous
it was.
gas.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it said it. I just didn't read that far. I was like, no, I'm just putting this in here. Okay, what was the name of the Imperial officer that gave the order to scan the Millennium Falcon on the Death Star in A New Hope?
What the flip?
Come on, these are easy questions. You should know the answers to these.
That's what?
I didn't know the answer when I looked at it. I have no fucking idea what the hell the guy's name was. The guy that said scan the thing.
I have no idea, dude.
Nope,
That's,
I couldn't
that's
give you that.
the most random question.
I couldn't give you the answer.
Captain
Thompson.
Kurgi.
Kurgi?
Kurgi?
Yeah, Khurgee. Kurgi.
Kurgi.
Okay, who was the Jedi Master that suggested that the senators be tested for midichlorians, then was killed before he could be what the hell did I write? Then was killed before he could implement the test.
Sifo-Dyas.
Nope. Which is crazy. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy is like that Palpatine said he would be the first to go. And then the dude ended up dying. Like miraculously he just got killed in Geonosis.
Qui-Gon. Oh, Geonosis.
Nope.
The one guy who like landed right in front of Dooku and got his ass shot by Boba Fett.
Nope.
Or
He
Jango
actually got
Fett.
killed. He actually got
Jango
killed in
Fett.
Geonosis, but it wasn't at the Battle of Geonosis. He just got killed on Geonosis. This happened way before the Battle of Geonosis.
I have no idea.
Nope.
All right. Ron Har Kim.
Juan Har Kim.
Yep. Ron
Dude,
Har.
you're coming out with some tough questions today. The chat is empty. Not even the chat knows. Like the chat hasn't even had a guess yet.
Okay. What was the manufacturer designated? Okay. My bad. Let me start that again. What manufacturer was designated the prime facility for the construction of the Star Destroyers by the Empire?
It's on Corellia.
Nope.
What?
Close Corellia, but it's not on Corellia.
Like what?
What manufacturer was designated the prime facility for the construction of the Star Destroyers by the Empire?
No idea. No idea.
Nope. Like I said, man, even the chat's dead. That's bad.
Dude, like
These
I
are
thought
fucking good.
like I knew some of these questions, so I was like, it ain't gonna be that hard.
bullshit. You knew some of these
I knew
questions.
this one. It's Kuwait Drive Yards.
What the fuck? Cool.
And then the spider freaking weird creature that runs Kuwait Drive Yards is Kuwait of Kuwait. Like that's in all the books.
fuck?
Like it's in a bunch of the books. Like they talk about Kuwait of Kuwait in a whole bunch of books.
Damn. I obviously wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Okay. Who did General Kenobi outsmart? God damn, why can't I talk today? Who did General Kenobi outsmart by acting like he was surrendering to give Anakin and Ahsoka time to disable the deflector shields?
Oh.
Clone Wars.
Yep. It was in the Clone Wars movie at the very beginning. Like, come on, man. Y'all, like, he said his name. Kenobi says his name like 3 times.
I
Dooku.
don't know.
No, Dooku wasn't even there. It was
Whatever.
that ugly looking thing. Remember they sit down and they have some tea and he's like, dude, you're just procrastinating. And Anakin and Ahsoka's underneath the trunk to go up underneath the thing. They hide underneath the trunk and they walk under the trunk. It was before Anakin knew that Ahsoka was going to be his Padawan.
Bro,
It was
I
like
don't know.
right before then. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, General Worm Lothams.
Horm?
Worm, like Whorm. Lotham.
Sure it's not whore?
It
Horm?
might be Horm.
I'm
Horm.
just kidding. Like whore. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it could be that. Okay, the actor that played Jar Jar Binks also played another Star Wars character. What was the name of that other character?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ahmad Best played another character.
Yep.
I have no idea. Just another
close
random
to his
Gungan.
name.
Another Gungan.
No, it wasn't another Gungan. I'll give you the thing. He had this weird looking like fucking tattoo over his eye. He was actually in the movie. Quickly, but he was in the movie.
Bro, I got no idea.
Nope.
It's close to his name. He is actually close to the actor's name.
Best. I
can't tell you.
John Tweak. Hey, look, Darius is here. Darius, you missed the whole episode, man. We had a good episode. We was talking about all kind of crazy shit.
What is it? What's the name? Ahmad Best.
Tori, honestly, I couldn't find nothing good of CJ. CJ has no good pictures on freaking Facebook or on Instagram that I could like steal and do a good picture of him. And with me, I didn't even think about doing me. I'll be honest. I was gonna do me with me and Darth Sway, but I don't know where any old pictures of me is. I don't have no old pictures for any reason. I was actually looking.
I got some ones for Darth Sway. Oh, that'd be a good one. Whenever we do that.
We'll do it again. and I'll make one of me. But like literally, I had to look for CJ. CJ, that's all pictures of you two and the kids on his Facebook. And
yeah, you can't tag me when I don't got photos of myself, bitch.
I was even looking through other people that he knew to see if I could find the pictures. I was looking through his friends list, looking on their friends to see if they had a picture of him. I tried to find a picture of him playing pool. I tried to find all kind of different pictures. I couldn't find nothing. Nothing that was any good.
So my old photos, like all my old photos, were on my old Facebook that got hacked and then deleted. So I had to make a new one. So you wouldn't have found shit even if you wanted to, because I had to restart everything.
I looked on Instagram. I looked on Twitter. I looked them up just on regular. I couldn't find nothing. It was so, and then I just couldn't find no old pictures of me. I was looking through the photo albums. I don't have no old pictures of me. We had a flood, and I think they all got lost. I think I got one baby picture somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. Okay. His name was Mead Baka.
How is that even close?
Ahmad Best.
Ahmed Baka. Like, same thing, yeah.
It's almost as close. Okay. So this was a fun episode.
I like this.
This was a fun episode. Even though Garrison was stuck on dicks all day. No, I'm joking.
What's up, dude? I said it like twice.
He said it like 30 fucking times. You just dick
I did
this.
not say dick.
Riding some dick, taking some dick, getting pegged.
I did not say that.
Dick,
You're the one who
like
said
Jesus
getting
Christ.
pegged.
I was like, damn, man, we gonna get kicked off here for being dick friendly. They gonna think we're a bunch of homos.
Who's the one singing now? I did say homosexual a couple of times, I will be honest.
But nah, this was a good episode. This was fun. All right, and I guess that's it, because I got to get my ass and drive all the way to St. Louis now.
Meet me in St. Louis.
That's only like an hour and 15-minute drive. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but you're driving through misery.
Ain't nothing in misery except green trees.
Except
this is the
misery.
greenest place I've ever been at in my entire life.
Most miserable place.
It's not that bad.
No,
Yeah, actually, I'm lying. It's pretty damn bad. It's boring as shit. But, so,
right.
We will see you guys Wednesday. Remember to do all that wonderful, fun shit. Subscribe,
hit the bell notifications, do all the fun stuff. Always make sure to follow us. We always be posting.
And leave comments. If you guys have other, if you're watching the show and you didn't watch the live and you're watching the recording of it, and you have, like, things that you want to say about a character or something like that, put it in the comments, man. We'll answer you back. Well, I'll answer you back. Garrison ain't going to do it. He's slow. No, I'm joking. I'm playing.
I'm sorry. I'll answer you back. I'll send you a personal love note. I'm just kidding.
Now watch everybody DM you. Way to go.
Find these DMs. Ben Swallow.
Yeah, I hope so. That'll be dope. What if that was the best thing on the whole series and everybody just comments and subscribes just because of Garrison's Ben Swallow? That'd be crazy. Get 100,000 subscribers and 50,000 comments all talking about Ben Swallow. I'll be mad as shit. No,
I'll take my shirt off.
I'll be happy as hell. Like, we're going to start exploiting Garrison. Take your shirt off every show, Garrison. I'm your pimp now.
Yeah.
We pimping Garrison out. All right.
You a burlesque Star Wars.
Okay, guys. Peace. And may the force be.
Thank you for tuning in to LSR. If you've enjoyed the show, consider subscribing so you can be notified when new episodes are released. If you would like to be a guest on the show or just want to give us some feedback, feel free to email us. You can also reach out to us on all major social media platforms. LightSaber Radio is produced by Pickfilm Media and is
Welcome
a
to
Slaycast
LightSaber
original,
Radio, where everybody
starring Kim
gets
Lanise, Garrison
cut off
Turcotte,
by
CJ
Garrison.
Elliott, and Kyle McDaniel. And don't forget to join us next time for more adventures in a galaxy far, far away.